There was a wood chip delivery. Do, 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 do. We love a themed jumper. Planting fun things only. Touchon, touchon, touchon. In my head, this is going to be easy. It never is it? Good morning, everyone. It is the morning. It is actually the morning. Actually, that reminds me. Coffee. I normally have tea in this flask, but it is currently 8 o'clock in the morning. Bear with me. 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm here before work. Commitment, that is. Hello, if you're new, I'm Emma. I co-rent this allotment site with my fiance, Samuel, and our dog Ted sometimes shows up as well. And we're documenting this is our first growing season. We got it in like August, end of July, August last year, so a lot of time has just been spent sorting it out from muddy field because it was literally just a field. There was no lovely raised beds, there was no paths, there was no greenhouse. So if you're interested in seeing what it looked like at the very beginning, I always link the playlist because we started filming from the beginning. So I always link the playlist and I'll link it above. So yes, hello if you're new. If you're not new, welcome back. Lovely to see you again. Lovely to see the same face in the comments. Love having a little chin wag with you. Yeah, it's the morning. I'm rambling. What am I going to do today? What am I doing today? I think today we're going to start putting some structures in place. Because I've got things like beans growing that are going to need something to grow up. I've got cucumbers that need to go outside, grow up something. So we need to start putting some motion in place to get things ready to grow. I also have brassicas that are ready to go out. Well, ready-ish to go out. It was 1 degree last night, so that's debatable, but we'll see. It's not meant to be 1 degree again. So I need to prepare the brassica bed, get the netting all sorted for that. So there's a couple of jobs to do today, but the first job is that there was a wood chip delivery. Do, 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 do. You know how much we love a little cheeky wood chip delivery. And we have one path, one singular wood chip path left to do, and that is the compost bins. And we've got a little bit of weed sheet left. So I'm going to very quickly go and do that path while there's wood chip, because we know what people are like on this plot. One day there's wood chip and then the next day it's all gone. Some people don't leave some for other people. I always leave some for other people, but some people don't leave some for other people. So I'm here bright and early. I'm here before anyone else has got their little grubs on it. So I'm going to go and take some and finish our paths. Woo! Oh, not going to get us very far, is it? Oops. I thought I had lots more of this. This doesn't feel like lots more. All of this wood chipped. Obviously it's not perfect because this isn't a perfect path because the compost is sort of just there, well, the compost pile I should say. We do have our getting distracted. We do have our proper compost bins, which are over there, the Daleks, that we're doing really, really properly. We're not putting any weeds or any mud or anything in them. That is just horse manure, shredded paper, cardboard, grass clippings, and it'll be like greens from stuff we don't need going in there. So they're our proper boss of all boss compost bins. This is a dumping ground, as you can see, for everything that we don't know sort of what to do with. So like you can see there's big sticks, there's mud that we've dug up, I think there's sand in here, there's weeds. So yeah, this is like the messy compost pile, and they're like the proper composters. I doubt we'll get anything usable from any of this. It'll just decompose over the years. But yeah, there are proper compost bins. So it doesn't matter if this is super messy. This is not a neat area. So I've brought you into the greenhouse. We'll do a little greenhouse update. Mostly everything's okay. I think some things look sad, but mostly everything's okay. So let me show you. So the good thing is everything I repotted seems to be alive. Fantastic. And all of these have got something green in. So that's good. These are little sunflowers. What are they? Gherkin cucumbers, that's exciting. Cucamelon. So yeah, pumpkins, etc. So that's all good. The only thing that's not coming up is celery. So I have no idea what's crack-a-lacking with this. I know it needs light to germinate, so I just sprinkled the seeds on top. I didn't do anything fancy with that. I just put the seeds on top, and I did put a propagator lid on top. So whether that's preventing enough light coming in for them to germinate, I don't know. The lettuces look so much happier now I've potted them on. Oh my God, they were looking on death's door, but now they look fantastic. Pumpkins, I think these are all just dry, that's why they're yellow, because I've not been to water. Pak choy is looking healthier, yeah. I think everything is doing a-okay. These are going to need potting on, aren't they? Got one verbena germinated, that's a bit odd, isn't it? No spring onions, what's going on? What's going on here? Loads of Webb's Wonderful lettuce. I'll let that grow on a little bit and then pop that on as well. But yeah, otherwise we're doing okay. The herbs, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here because some have come up, some haven't. So I might need to go home and get the seeds and re-sow some of these. Everything's also really, really dry. But yeah, pretty much everything I've planted is coming up, which is great. Fantastic news. These I repotted last year. And these are the yin yang beans that I sowed not that long ago, and they've come up great. I've never done beans before. So these are a dwarf bean, I think. And they're like yin yang, black and white. So that's super exciting. I'm really excited for the beans. Speaking of beans, what a segue. I've got more beans to sow, to plant, to sow, whatever you call it. So I got these are a climbing bean, vigorous climbing French bean, purple. And then me and Sam also, we were watching Monty Don on Gardener's World, and one of the gardens they went to, they were growing Belotti beans, and they looked really great. So they're like cream and pink. We ordered this off Amazon, so it's not got a picture on the front, but I'll put a picture on the screen now. If you don't know what a Belotti bean is, they look fantastic, and apparently they're like really productive. So I'm really excited to grow them. That's one thing we really wanted to grow. And then I have got a couple more beans here. So I've got Scarlet Emperor runner beans. And Mr. Monty Don said you can sow your runner beans now. I was waiting until May, but Mr. Monty said you can do it this weekend. He said it on his last episode, so apparently we can do that. And then I've also got Blue Lake beans, but I must have bought these online and I don't remember what they look like or what instructions they have. And then I also have just normal French dwarf beans. We grew these last year at home and they were really nice, but they didn't produce a massive crop, but we did get them started late. So maybe if I start things earlier, it will be better. So let's get on with planting some beans. I'm going to do a selection. I'm not going to do a massive crop of any because we've not got that many structures to grow them up, to be honest. We've got the arches, but they've got sweet peas on, and I also want them to have pumpkins on. So we're going to see. I might get a couple more arches when I get paid, and then we can grow the beans up then. Because vertical growing saves you space, means you can put more in the ground. But anyway, they'll not need to go out for a few months, till May anyway. So I've got time to organise where they're going to go. But we'll sow them now because that's a fun job. And then yeah, we'll cross the planting out bridge when we get there. I don't need to do that yet. The sun! Look at the sun! Also, if you're someone who likes my jumpers, you'll love this one. It's got a cow on it. If you like it, leave a cow emoji in your comment. We love a themed jumper. Beans, 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 beans. So many beans, not enough space. Da, 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 da. What's the greenhouse thermometer saying? 20 degrees. Delicious. I'm doing beans in pots rather than, say, like a cell tray, because they just get so big so quick. So that's why I'm doing it in little pots. Otherwise, they'll immediately need potting on, and they don't like their roots being disturbed, I don't think, beans. So I'm going to do it this way. Also, while we're here, so this isn't just a really long, boring time lapse of me filling up pots with compost. I've done that before. When are people putting their tomatoes in their greenhouses? Because, as I said, it was 1 degree last night, and I know our greenhouse gets warm, but is it going to stay over 10 degrees, which is, I think, what tomatoes need, don't they? Overnight. So obviously I would never put them outside until it's like super sunny. I don't even think we're doing any outside tomatoes. But I'm just wondering when you guys put your tomatoes in your greenhouse. I've had a few people on Instagram, because I put a story about it. Oh, if you don't follow us on Instagram, I'll just get in the shot. If you don't follow us on Instagram, by the way, it's always linked in the description, but I'll put the handle on screen. And we post a little bit more like daily story content, like behind the scenes on there. But yeah, a few people said they've already got their tomatoes out, but I'm scared because I'm growing like 15 varieties, and they're all fun and exciting varieties, and I don't want them to die. I've not got a backup plan. So yeah, let me know when you would put your tomatoes in the greenhouse. Also, some people have told me they plant their beans directly outside, but we know that on this site we have mice because Ted's almost caught one once. So I don't think we'd have any joy with trying to direct. So. Beans. Who has ever needed 110 Berlotti beans? This is what Berlotti beans look like, by the way. This is why we were so interested to plant them. They just look fun, and the pods look really fun as well. That's what we're doing this year. We're planting fun things only. See, I've used 3 out of 110. Possibly too many beans. Beans are in. Right, I'll give everything a water while I'm here. And then I've got some more things to sow as well, so we'll do that. So you may remember me directly planting some beetroot seeds in the ground. Well, that's not gone very well. Not a single one has germinated, or they have germinated and they've been eaten by slugs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it a slightly different way. I'm going to do it in a cell tray. These nice plastic ones are from Container Wise, by the way. I'll link them in the description. They are fantastic, if I do say so myself. Yeah, so I'm going to replant the beetroot in cell trays because they're not coming up, and we love beetroot in our house. We have still got actually pickled beetroot from last season because we accidentally planted an absolute mammoth ton of beetroot. So we pickled it, but it's delicious and fantastic, and it's really easy one to store if you pickle it. So I've just got the same seeds. These were both bought this year, so it's not that the seeds are out of date. I just think possibly it's been too cold for them to germinate, or the slugs have eaten them. So we'll give it another go. We'll see how we get on with doing them inside. Oh, I can't get my coffee, it'll go cold now. This is another thing people always ask me about. My Queen of the Allotment mug. Sam got it me for Christmas from Etsy. So I'm sure if you type in gardening flask into Etsy, it'll come up. But yeah, how fantastic is that? So I'm going to do like 3 or 4 per cell. And then they'll come up, whoops, multi-sown. And then what will happen is as you pick them, the other ones will grow bigger. Does that make sense? So like you'll pick, because they'll grow together, they'll not really have enough space to get full sized. But then once you pick a couple, then the others will fill their space. And you'll get, you know, sort of a bit of a successional, whoa, I planted loads in there. Whoops. Right, that's that one. That's Bolt Hardy. And then this is the other beetroot we've got. I call it Swirly Whirly beetroot. I don't think that's its real name. It's not its real name. Its real name is Chioggia. But this is fun. It tastes exactly the same as normal beetroot, but it's just more fun to look at. As I said, we're planting by fun level this year. Nothing else, just how fun is it going to be to look at. As I say, 3 or 4 in each little thing, multi-sown. I think that's a thing that you can do. I've seen it on the internet. It's how I follow most of my life, to be honest. I saw it on the internet, so I did it. So now the celery that I said hasn't germinated. It's just not doing anything, and it's been a few weeks, so I'm just going to do it again and not put the propagator lid on, which means it's going to dry up a little bit, but not much I can do really. I could put a more see-through lid on. I don't know why celery's not. I don't know why that's not working, but we're going to redo it. We'll probably get a double sowing now like we did with the bloody romaine. And then I'm just going to give it contact with the wet compost. But yeah, it's just not doing anything. So we'll try again and we'll see how that turns out. Right, let's take you to the carrot bed. Why can't I just film like a normal person? I have to get the stupidest angles, don't I? So this is our carrot bed. You may have seen it from other videos. It's doing really well. This whole bathtub planter adventure is going absolutely fantastically. But what I'm going to try and do this year is be sensible and succession sow. So these were planted maybe a month ago, a few weeks ago, and they're all doing great. They're all getting their second leaves. These over here, I think there was less in the packet, so these haven't, like I haven't sowed these as well. These have done great. There were obviously loads in that packet, but I've got a couple more. So I've got Touchon carrots, which I think was it Jessie at plot 35, 37? Jessie at plot 37. I think recommended these, and I've seen Tony Smith. I think it's Touchon. Touchon? I think that's what it was. If I'm wrong, ignore me. And I've also got some more rainbow ones because happy rainbow allotment, aren't we? We're a happy rainbow allotment. So I'm going to successionally sow a couple more rows of carrots, and then I'm going to try and be clever here. See, clever. In between the carrots, because carrots grow under the soil, you can grow things next to them that grow above the soil. So I'm going to try and sow in some rows of spring onions in between. Whether this works, I don't know, but I feel like that's quite a lot of space we're losing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do. Right, thinly, Emma, thinly, come on. You have got the ability. Okay, that was thin, that was good, that was good. Oh my God, maybe you're getting better, Emma. Maybe you're getting better at it. A few more for good luck. Just a couple, just in case. Okay. Thinly, Emma, thinly. You can do it. You can do it like you're sprinkling salt on chips. Salt on chips. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I'm getting better at this gardening lark. It's like you've just got to have self-control or something. Not that I'm very good at that usually. Perfect. Look at me go. growth. Weeks ago I just spread carrot seeds like they were going out of fashion, which resulted in a mass carrot murder and I had to thin out. Which made me sad. So now, because I've sown them thinly, I shouldn't have to murder as many carrot children. Which is always good. I think these are harlequin, but I'm just going to put rainbow because I'm lazy and I don't know how to spell harlequin. Oh, should I put the date on it? That's what professionals do, isn't it? It's the 26th of the 4th. Oh, look at me go. She's a good egg. Right, those in. And then, so in between, maybe here, I'll sow my spring onions. I've never had luck sowing spring onions directly, so in between here maybe. Spring onions will grow above and carrots will grow below, so you're getting 2 for 1 basically. Cool. And then I'll get really confused when spring onions start growing because I'm not going to label them. That's what you're here for. You can remind me and go, Emma, you actually planted spring onions there in this vlog. Do you not remember? And I'll go, no. Right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these a really good water in, a really, really good soak in. And then on this half, I'm going to put some fleece over the top. And that will keep some moisture in, because if carrot seeds get dry, they won't germinate. So we need to keep the moisture in. So that's what I'll do now. Let me hide in the shed. It's too sunny. It's too sunny. I said I was going to build some structures. Now I am running short on time because I've been arsing about planting seeds. But I am going to build a couple of very quick cucumber structures because I've got a couple of outdoor cucumbers. We're going to keep a couple in the greenhouse, but we've got a couple of outdoor cucumbers that we will put out as soon as the last frost's gone, basically, because they're getting too big for the boots inside. So I'm going to just build a very quick little TP structure. We'll see how we go with that. She says. Now, because I'm not a person to plan. Oh, you're wonky. Sorry, let's fix that. There you go. Now, because I'm not someone who's very good at planning in advance, I've got to, on the spot, decide where I want my outdoor cucumbers to go. You can see why people get more than one plot, because I'm imagining what's going to go where, and it's all getting a little bit out of hand. With space, I don't know how much space we've got. I think I might put them, over there, in the bed over there, because I don't want them to be in the middle of the plot, because it's going to be quite a large structure, you see. And I don't want them to, visually, I don't want them to like impede on the view of the plot. So if I put them to one side, that might be better. Okay, let's do that. This bed, I've decided spontaneously, right, let's get all our gubbins. Right, so this bed has been a robin. Hello, come on to our plot. We've got bird food. If you just go over there. No, okay, you want the worms. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not offended. What was I saying? Can't remember. Story of my life, that, innit? I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, this bed has been no digs prepped with cardboard and compost, so it's nice and prepared. That's why there's not many weeds in it, because I've no digged it. That's one of the best things about no dig, no bloody weeds, only the occasional ones, whereas in our dug beds, loads of weeds. So right, so these canes were already in our shed, I think. I don't think I bought these. So I'm just taking some of the string off that was already on them. And I'm going to make a structure. Let's just make a structure. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, make a structure. Yep. Okay. So, triangle is a strong structure. Yes. And then if I tie these together, should I have angled? Oh, I'm not good at structures, you see. This is like a Sam job. I should have delegated this to a Sam job. He likes building things. Right, like that. Oh, oh, oh. She's improvising. Got some string. That seems okay. Great. Wonderful. Do that again. Does that look good? The cucumbers to grow up and around. And then I could possibly, I've run out of these long canes, but I could do another one in the middle. There is room. So that's good. I'm feeling great and accomplished and wonderful about that. So wonderful, 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 wonderful. Well done, me. Right, what else is there to do? Should I build another structure? What other structures are there to build? I don't know. I don't want to build a brassica cage yet. That's not on today's job. That's not on today's list. I thought it was, but I'm tired. I've got to go to work soon. Tell you what does need doing that I could possibly do quickly, she says, is make a thing for the raspberries to train up, because they're growing and we want them to turn into a bit of a fence. So maybe I could have a look and see what materials we've got to do that. Hey, let's have a look at that then. So what I've done is I've just gone in the shed and I've had a look and I found these two like old fence gate post things. I think I can just bosh into the ground, and then I found some like heavy duty rope twine that I think I can wrap around. So in my head this is going to be easy. It never is it? I'm not a builder, I'm not an engineer, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully you can see what I've done. I've just put some heavy duty like twine string across, and then as the berries grow I can like train it to go around the twine so it'll go outwards and make a bit of a berry fence rather than just going mental. That's the plan anyway. This is a question for some of you advanced gardeners. Why is my beetroot pink? Is it stress? Is it lack of water? What's the dealio here? Hey, anyone know? If you could tell me, that'd be fantastic. Can I take some of this home? Oh, I could potentially take some rhubarb home. As long as it's healthy. Let's see why not. Yeah, let's pick a couple of stalks. Let's get a rhubarb crumble going. This does also mean that I get to use my harvest basket. I think this is an Easter basket technically, but happy rainbow allotment, happy rainbow harvest basket. I got 2 of these for £3 from the charity shop, so I'm going to put my rhubarb in here and take it home. Woohoo! Call that it for today. Just a short one. As I said, it's just before work and I am late for work now, so I'm going to have to run. Yes, it's been a great day at the allotment. Great way to start your Friday morning, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I need to run because I'm a little bit late for work. I work flexi hours, so I'm not technically late for work. I'll just have to make it up on my lunch or after work. But yeah, what a great day. Everything's still growing. Everything's alive. We've started putting some structure in. We've done a bit of preparation. Preparation is key. And all the paths are done, which is a great achievement. That was like, doing these paths has been a bit of a bane, to be honest. Because wood chip, if you buy it, expensive. I do not even want to think about the amount of money I've spent on wood chip at this plot. But when it's there for free, I am going to use it, you know, wumble away. And yeah, I'm just excited to get things out. I know I keep saying I'm going to put things out. I know, but I need a full day here to be able to start planting out. So we'll see what the weather's like this weekend. If the weather's nice, I might spend a full weekend day here. And obviously I'll bring you with me. But yeah, otherwise everything's going absolutely swimmingly. The peas are alive. The mange too is alive. The sweet peas are alive. The garlic's alive. The onions are alive. The onions that I planted the other week have been dug up by something. So I've tried replanting them and they keep digging them back up. So I'm just leaving them now. The potatoes are growing. Everything is just looking marvellous. The pond plants are coming to life. Oh, sweet, sweet gardening summer joy. And I'm just really excited. So next time I come, it might be May. I might be able to plant stuff out if it's May, you know? Anyway, I'm going to get myself gone, get to work, and I will see you when I next see you. If you're not subscribed, do consider it. It's free. You know, just click the little button. Stay up to date with our videos. Don't forget to leave a cow emoji if you like my cow jumper. And let me know if I've forgotten to do something. Let me know if I'm missing something, if I've not planted something, if I'm doing something wrong. Always let me know in the comments because I'm learning as we go. So yes, I will see you next time. Have a lovely gardening week. Have a lovely week. Do something nice in the spring weather if it's nice and sunny like it is today. Yeah, see you next time. Bye.